The homeownership rate amongst Black Americans hit an all-time low in the first quarter of this year, as many Black communities are still struggling to recover financially from the housing crisis. And here's what you need to know. What's up, real estate rock stars? I'm Mighty Mike, and welcome to Rockstar News, your news source for all investors, real estate agents, and anyone looking to become a real estate rock star. If this is your first time watching, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and share this with all your friends and family. And make sure you stick around to the end of the video. We'll show you how you can potentially win up to $600 every single month, which is freaking fantastic. Who doesn't want free money? Come on. And today I got a special guest speaker, Janae Thomas, the beautiful and amazing Century 21 real estate agent. How you doing, Janae?
I'm doing well. Hey everybody, my name is Janae Thomas with Century 21. I'm here with Mike, and I'm so excited to talk about our topic today.
Yep. And the topic today is, for many Americans, homeownership is the American dream. But for Black Americans, it's a dream that's quickly fading away. Black homeownership rates have dropped almost 9 percentage points since peaking out in 2004. A recent study found that higher income Black homeowners are more likely to purchase homes in predominantly minority neighborhoods, which have mostly failed to see home values rise since the foreclosure crisis in 2008. Neighborhoods with predominantly white borrowers or homeowners have seen homes appreciate 3% between 2006 and 2017, while homes in predominantly Black neighborhoods tend to be worth less than 6% than they were in 2006. Black homeownership is now lagging behind other minority groups that have seen recent progress. While Hispanic homeownership rates are on the rise, this is the first time in 20 years where Hispanics and Blacks, the two largest racial minorities in the U.S., are no longer following the same path when it comes to home ownership rates. All right, so Jenny, what do you think is the main reason what is the thing that's contributing to a lower Black home ownership rate?
I think the main thing that I would say is lack of education.
Yeah.
And also the fear of the unknown. People are comfortable and they don't want to venture out because they think that purchasing a home is an impossible task, and it's very scary.
No, you'd be surprised. Like, I run into it all the time. Like, there's this idea that, to buy a home, you have to climb Mount Everest.
Right.
And that is not the case whatsoever. There's a couple hurdles that you have to get over, but that's essentially it. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that, people don't understand, the process is simpler than what they think it is.
Right.
But because it's simple doesn't mean it's easy. There
very good point there.
Such as getting credit, such as having a down payment, things of that nature. So I mean, as far as being a real estate agent, what could you do to help Black homeownership rate? What could you do as a real estate agent?
I personally think that I continue what I'm doing as far as having my home buyer classes every 2 months and making sure that I'm a voice for my community and educating. Even if you're not ready to purchase now, it doesn't hurt to reach out to someone to figure out, what do I need to do to plan to get to home ownership. And I think putting a plan in place is what the community is not doing, because they're afraid of moving forward or finding out about it because they feel like they can't do it. And also, too, I think maybe the fear of rejection. Like, oh, I don't have enough money saved, or my credit is not there, so I don't want to do it because I know that I can't do it. So basically just being a light for my community and making sure that I'm educating people to understand that it's not an impossible task and that you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. If I can help, homeowners now do it, then it's a possible task for anyone to complete.
Yeah, I think the biggest step for a lot of people is the credit.
Yeah, credit is definitely a huge factor.
What it comes down to is just people think that you have to have this astronomically amazing credit in order to buy a house, and you don't. You typically, for FHA, 580.
Yeah, 580 is the lowest.
580, and you can build that up relatively quickly.
But you have to start somewhere.
You have to start somewhere.
You got to get connected with a credit repair agent if you know your credit is not the best, and also educating yourself on the things that you need to do to build credit and making sure you're building credit in the right way. And I think also a bad stigmatization about purchasing a home is that people think they have to put 20% down, which is no longer the case. You don't have to put 20% down. So I think as far as people knowing and putting a plan in place would definitely help, but you got to start somewhere. It's not going to magically happen.
Now you kind of touched on it. You have a buyer seminar that you do every other month.
Right.
Explain what the buyer seminar is about.
So basically, the home buyer seminar is where I pretty much lay out the whole home buying process, from the time where you meet an agent, for the time you meet with the lender, and everything that happens in between, so you have a clear understanding about what the process actually entails. Mm-hmm. And even feedback from some of my people that have came to my home buyer class, they say, well, oh my goodness, I thought it was a lot harder than this. I thought there was more things that I had to do. And I had someone that came to the home buyer class and thought she wasn't going to be ready to purchase a home till another year. Mm-hmm. And she's already under contract a month after our class. So it's just basically having that knowledge and education and putting yourself around the right people that want to see you win as well. So basically, the home buyer class
see right
explains.
there, that's key right there.
What?
Having someone on your side that's going to help you want to win.
Yes.
And there's a lot of things we can go into to talk about, like having good real estate agents and all stuff like this. Well, that's another video.
Yeah.
But yeah, having someone who's going to be on your side that's going to help you win, is going to be there as a fiduciary, essentially looking out for your well-being. I think that's super key. Like now, when it comes to like these homeowners who live in these communities that saw like a 6% decline in their values,
right?
Like, I mean, what do you think? What could stem that tide?
Well, I think it goes back to say, based on the article, that people, the black owners who were purchasing in that community, was because it was in a community that they could afford. Mm-hmm. So obviously you're purchasing in a lower price range. So obviously you may not see an increase in your property value as if you were to purchase in the suburbs where there's, gentrification going on and all those things. Mm-hmm. So I think it's also putting a plan in place to maybe prepare to purchase at a higher price, or saving, or purchasing a home with husband and wife, or purchasing a family home for everyone to kind of live in. But I think it goes back into proper prior planning to put yourself in a position to be in a neighborhood where you can kind of see your forever home.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's like the main key. Education is like the biggest thing that I can say. If you're not educated about the process, then you won't ever know. And you'll be afraid to step out on faith to kind of figure out what homeownership is all about. And you don't want to pay someone else's mortgage for the rest of your life, especially if you're renting. Mm-hmm. You're paying your landlord's mortgage and you've lived there 20 years. So what about your mortgage and investing in something that you can call your own? Yeah. So I think it's key.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful and amazing Janae Thomas. All right, guys, so what are your thoughts? Go ahead and leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you have any questions, go ahead and shoot them our way. And if it's a good one, we'll go ahead and read them on air. Also, make sure you head over to our Facebook page. Every single month, we have a gift card giveaway where you can potentially win up to $600 every single month. You can sign up to five times to increase your chances of winning. And if you're interested in becoming a Central Florida homeowner in the near future, or the far future, or whatever future, and you want to get a leg up, go ahead and check out our monthly newsletter and become a real estate rock star.